No, the West Wing. Hope I got the right address.
Welcome to White House, sir. Could you identify yourself, please?
Yes, it's Barack's friend, Enda Kenny.
Are you in the staff or making a delivery, sir?
I'm the Irish Prime Minister, for God's sake, and Barack is one of my closest friends.
All right, yeah. He's been expecting you, sir. Step right in.
Great.
Good afternoon, sir. This way, please.
Thank you. He'll be delighted to see myself and the missus. It will remind him of the great time he had in Ireland, and of course, my remarkable speech.
You mean his remarkable speech?
Yes.
The President will be right with you, sir. Just wait here.
Thanks. The Oval Office, what? And watch the sun go down and go away.
Oh, it's mighty fine to see you again, Mr. Kenny.
Barack, it's great to see you too. Wait a minute. You're not Barack Obama.
Oh,
You're that actor, Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that's right. I'm so damn sorry. But Obama can't be here today because...
What? Why not?
Well, the thing about him is...
What?
He don't like to work much on Saturday.
Well, I can't tell you how disappointed I am, Mr. Freeman. No disrespect.
Oh, well, you think you're disappointed? He told me I'd be meeting Brendan Gleeson.
Gleeson?
Ah.
Huh? What the feck?
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. And a big hello to St. Patrick, who supposedly drove all the snakes from Ireland and brought Christianity to the heathen masses. Then he put on a big green hat, comedy ginger beard, ordered 10 pints of Guinness, got sick in the hedge and kept saying, "Are yous all right in the back of me van there, snakes?" Maybe Labour is right about religion. Anyway, now the patron saint of peeing in doorways is getting us ready for parades around the country. We're closing roads when we should just close the country. We're inviting visitors in when we should be turning them away. For who wants to see us at our worst? With grown men dressed in green and dancing on tractor trailers through the main streets of country towns. Ah, here's Jean Byrne with the weather.
Good afternoon. Today will start off rainy, sunny, cold and humid for this time of year, and as the day moves on, our famous Irish mist could cause some problems, along with our famous Irish whiskies, stouts and imports of cheap Dutch lager, leading to the entire shamrock crop being drowned around the country. This will result in floods of tears, pools of urine, vomit, and as night falls, even blood on higher ground. Thankfully, the skies should be nice and clear for the Garda helicopter's infrared camera. Moving into Sunday, we can expect thunder and windy conditions as thousands of large Americans tuck into their full Irish breakfast. Then on Sunday afternoon, the pollen count will be exceptionally high as the nation's mothers get their garage forecourt discount flowers for Mother's Day. Despite the high pressure, conditions should remain all sweetness and light for the remainder of the day. And later, the moon, still in its full cycle, should allow good visibility for those sad sods sitting in the kitchen with the lights off. Honolulu Fodrick from all of us at Wet Erin. Goodbye.
Well done, Jean. Great stuff as usual.
Oh my, this snakeskin lycra dress was really well themed for the day.
It was.
But very sweaty.
I know. I was sweating as well, Jean.
Jerry, are you trying to look up my dress?
No, Jean.
Well, get up off the bloody floor then.
I'm just sorting out my back.
Come on, hurry up.
What?
I need a hand to get into my green PVC catsuit for the bash later.
Oh, I'm coming. That's it for me. Bye-bye.
Meanwhile, in Birmingham.
And now a big welcome for our honoured guest, Ireland's Sport, Transport and Tourism Minister, Leo
Varadkar.
Hello, Birmingham! Well, I'm absolutely delighted to be in Birmingham on St. Patrick's Day. The city, of course, is famous for making guns and buttons and Spaghetti Junction and two very average football teams. But there are lots of famous Brummies, such as Alfred Bird, who invented custard, and Enoch Powell and Toya Wilcox and Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, look, I can't do this. I wanted to go to New York or Sydney or Cape Town. I wanted to make a speech which would go down in history, a speech which would be reported all over the world and would set out my stall to become the next Taoiseach, a really great Taoiseach, the greatest ever Taoiseach, Taoiseach Leo, Taoiseach Leo.
Leo, dear,
Yes, Mammy.
the car is here.
Oh,
You have to catch your flight to Birmingham.
yeah, I'm going, Mammy. I'm ready.
Call me when you get there, love.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my little Leo.
There was a time when we used to celebrate politicians and send prisoners to Australia. How times have changed. Now we let prisoners take day trips to Derry and send politicians to Australia.
Right on, mates. Thank you so much. Now, we'd like to welcome to Australia this St. Patrick's Day the Irish Government Minister, Alan Shitter. Mr. Shitter, is that right, mate? Is most welcome to our shores, and we hope that everyone in the Shitter family enjoys this St. Patrick's Day. We're very familiar down under with Murphys and O'Sullivans and McNamara's, but I can honestly say that Alan is the first member of the Shitter family that we've had in Australia. So let's give him a warm Aussie welcome, all right?
Well, thank you all so much. And what is in a name? Well, there are many, many Irish names which have had a major impact on life in Australia. We think, of course, of Ned Kelly, but also of the likes of Kevin Rudd and Jim Steins, and even those of Irish ancestry, like Russell Crowe and Nicole Kidman. But other names too, aren't there? Names like Carney, Bow, O'Driscoll, Darcy, Earl, Sexton, Redden, Healy, Best, Ross, O'Callaghan, O'Connell, Ferris, O'Brien, and Heaslip. 16-5, I think it was, in the Rugby World Cup against you Aussies.
I'm going to skin this shit out.
I'm going to feed him to the dingoes.
Well, that went rather well.
Senator David Norris is a Joycean scholar. After a lifetime trying to figure out what the hell is going on in Ulysses, last week he finally put the book down and switched on his TV.
Allow Senator Norris without interruption, please.
Thank you, Cahill. Now, having watched this repulsive yet compulsive excuse for television, I would like to ask the House for a general debate on standards in Irish life. This seriously trash television, replete with the kind of language that even in my neck of the woods I was not entirely familiar with, is nightly beamed into our home with its questionable values, fake tans, and more than an air of sexual tension. And that's just the technical group. For how long more must we put up with the dull section of RTE's Oireachtas report? Though, look, on the plus side, I have been forced to switch over to a rather fruity show on TV3 at the same time as the Oireachtas report. It's called California and features some fine young men cavorting in a jacuzzi with some nicely, fakely tanned young things.
This week, 2 Americans called an ambulance for a man they found doubled over, retching and belching on Grafton Street. The doctors said he was fine. He was just speaking Irish.
Much more or less a posse! Gee, Gitch, Hector here! August Fulcher Rowan, Shane Ross, Mick Wallace, and Luke Ming Flanagan. Much more or less the group of Tech News! Lads, Cuddy and Skill. Wallace, Mick Wallace, chuck the dollar.
Well, in my view, pint, Hector, ta an mass inchin Ganzi Pink, Eg Macara, Claire Daly, August furthermore, Duart Chi, Goro, Ochris, Undown, Urhi, August ta Scammel, Suspare. what's going on.
Shane Ross.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're all on about. You could be speaking Irish for all I know, Hector.
Well, hey, Ming Flanagan. And we'll Cardigum Dolgety on Leheris, Hector. Calculor, Ming.
Can I get a word in arseways here? As far as I'm concerned, tá an Lehrod ag spot, Tordum an Lehrod arse Sean, Calculor.
Don't catch it, folks. Holy fuck.
I wonder if...
Jesus.
There was no need to throw a duster at me.
Hey.
Monumental.
Sha Ranguelga, August Comage, Glontoria, Ranguelga.
Big Hector, tá Shron more ag Shane.
Oh, Jesus, Myra, August Joseph.
What are they saying, Luke?
Neil Salga machine.
What on earth does that mean? Monumental.
I don't know.
I thought you did. You're into bogs and Irish stuff up there in Mullen, bloody God. It's Shron Ananas more, and Shron Shin Hector. Big Shron Ross. Okay, Ming, what are they saying? I demand you tell me now.
I told you, Shane, nee higum fuckle, Lord Ross.
Oh, that's it. Resort to bad language. Unparliamentary.
Right, that's it, folks. That's it. I should have stayed in bloody Cheltenham. Hey!
And Barry love Ishbini.
Dame Enda is on a world tour this week, clocking up the airhead miles. And he's not afraid to call home every now and then, because we're paying the roaming charges.
Testing, 1, 2. This is America calling. Do you read me, lads? Are we all plugged in? Yeah. Australia, reading you loud and clear, Taoiseach. I'm on the line from France. Birmingham calling. Right, lads. What in the name of St. Patrick is going on? We leave the country for a week and the thing falls apart. Shatter, are you there? Yes, Prime Minister. What are you doing? Prisoners walking out of jail willy-nilly. What is this? Some new policy to solve the overcrowding problem? Holy Mother of Divine God, it is, isn't it? We don't have money to build new prisons, so what did you do to your man with the garlic? Put him in high security, I don't wonder. Chained him up, locked him in solitary. You did, didn't you? Yeah. Shatter! He's only in solitary because of his breath. You've lost it, Shatter. Lost it if you ever had it. I suppose you'll have Gardaí giving each other crossbars to crime scenes. That's just a trial basis, Prime Minister. Oh, I promise you. Is that you laughing, Riley? Yes. What's your plan? Get people to give you a month's notice before they get sick or have an accident? Well, 2 months would be preferable. I suppose pregnant women will have to give 9 months' notice. That would certainly help. I don't know. I go abroad for a couple of days and the whole shagging thing falls asunder. Taoiseach. Oh, you're still there, Varadkar, yes. Right. I have a great way of saving money, Taoiseach. Go on. I'm going to merge the GAA and the IRFU. Great, so we're going to have posh fellas beating the shite out of each other. Look, I'm in America, lads, so don't anyone touch anything while I'm away. No. I mean it. Over and out. He's gone, lads. Let's close RTE and turn the place into a prison. Let's make Peter Matthews a junior minister. Let's get the Greeks over to run Bank of Ireland. Let's wreck the fiscal treaty vote by putting Lucifer Creighton in charge of Europe. She is the Minister for Europe, Leo. All right. Damn. You have reached the voicemail service of Nick Clegg. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Cleggy, it's me, Dave. Just checking in. Dinner at the Obamas was a bloody waste of time. I spent half the night explaining to guests who I was. And since when was Branson so popular? Looks like a skinny version of Father Christmas, if you ask me. Can't wait till he shoots himself into space. And don't even get me started on Clooney. Samantha kept nipping out for a cigarette every 5 minutes with him, which is kind of strange because she doesn't even smoke. Between him and Branson, I'm thinking maybe I should go grey. You couldn't pop down into the corner shop and pick me up some of that Just for Men, could you? Just stick it on the old expenses account. Anyway, must go. This call must be costing the taxpayer a fortune. And I've just spotted Clooney outside my hotel, trying to get arrested for smoking at the entrance. Bloody attention seeker. See you when I get home, Nick.
St. Patrick's Day is a confusing one for Labour's Eamon Gilmore. It's a day for religion, fun and heavy drinking, none of which interests our poker-faced Taoiseach.
Look,
visitor, Moan.
Oh, we should welcome him.
Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome ashore, stranger. Is that your boat?
Aye, I am St. Patrick.
And the purpose of your visit?
I have come here on a mission to spread the message of God throughout the land.
Here, so we've dozens of those already.
Indeed you have, but I have been sent by His Holiness in the Vatican to convert the heathen, banish the secular snakes, and set up the one true church.
Well, I don't see there's too much of a problem with that, do you, Moan?
No.
No.
As long as this church appreciates women's important role in our complex, advanced Celtic Druidic society.
I'm sure it will. Welcome ashore. We accept you as an ambassador of this Pope fellow.
Thank you.
But don't be expecting some form of reciprocal arrangement.
What?
We don't have the funds for a Vatican office.
Oh, shite. And you're welcome back to Mooney. We're going to go straight over now to Éanna Ní Launa, who's in the RTE grounds, checking out the bird life and going for the big year. That's a year-long bird spotting competition. Remember the movie with Owen Wilson and all of that? Anyway, anything interesting so far, Éanna?
Yes, well, Derek, there is, of course, a myriad of weird and wonderful bird life around these parts. There's the lesser spotted bird, and this is Charlie Bird. There he is. This is him now.
I'm just leaving the canteen now to report from some godforsaken dump of a studio to interview a few failed journalists.
Wow, that was amazing, Éanna.
Just a little creature, isn't he? And then, of course, there's the grey tit on a huge wage that can be seen around here from time to time. I wonder if the microphones can pick that up.
Hang on a second. I'm not a good tit. I'm a great tit. And sometimes a complete tit, baby.
There you are, Derek. That's an interesting species.
Yeah.
A bird that stays up all night, would you believe?
Incredible.
And now, can you hear this, Derek? I don't know if you can hear this little noise that's been picked up here now.
Oh, can we listen now?
Oh, tweet. Did you hear that?
Yeah, yes, Éanna, I heard it.
No, that is a genuine tweet, Derek.
But how do we tell the difference between a genuine tweet and a false tweet, Éanna?
Well, now, it's very, very difficult, Derek. It's certainly something we wouldn't be able to solve in the programme today. But now,
Right, okay.
I've just spotted, Derek.
What is it?
I think I can see a very rare visitor to RTE.
Who?
It's a bald eaglet.
Wow.
All the way from Cavan.
I was robbed of the presidency.
My word.
I was robbed of the presidency.
Well, thankfully his wings are clipped. Is there anything else out there,
Well,
Éanna?
we're over here now towards the car park.
Right.
Listen out to this, Derek.
Okay.
Agreements must be kept.
What?
Agreements must be kept.
That sounds like another cuckoo, Éanna, kind of a foreign cuckoo.
And now, Derek, you should know exactly what that. That's no cuckoo. That's an Ollie Wren, you see. And I'm just looking out here now.
Right.
Would you believe, Derek, he's been joined now by a few shite hawks over from Europe. God.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck in your quest for a big year, Éanna. Bye!
This week we struck oil in Cork, or it might just have been a desperate attempt to have the Americans invade Ireland. Forget Shell to see, Sir Tony to see, anyone?
It's great news, isn't it, Sir Dad? We've struck oil.
Just as well, Tony Jr. I mean, baby Jesus, what with the Indo in the state it's in?
Imagine, Sir Dad, we've got 3,514 barrels of oil a day spewing from that well.
Takes half a second for me to work out that the current price is about $120 a barrel. That's $421,680 a day. Not bad. It's pretty good. Need to sell an awful lot of Evening Heralds to get that.
Let me see, about 365,987 copies to be precise. Just a second. Hello, O'Reilly Towers. Really?
Who's it?
Damn.
What?
Okay, well, it can't be helped. Thanks. Bye.
What was that?
Bad news, I'm afraid, Sir Dad.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, worst nightmare.
Dennis O'Brien has struck oil.
Afraid so.
Oh, but how much has he got? We've got 3,514 barrels a day.
Well,
Oh, no.
he's got 3,515 barrels of oil a day.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I don't suppose there's really any chance of selling those 365,987 Evening Heralds, is there?
In your dreams.
That
Bloody Dennis O'Brien.
The government has been careful all year to avoid offending any race or culture abroad. That's why it sent its smallest minister to Asia for the weekend's festivities.
Now, I know you haven't been home for some time, Ambassador, but did you see that Bill Roach, Coronation Street's Ken Barlow?
No.
He's confessed to sleeping with 1,000 women.
No.
Unbelievable action.
And did he really sleep with 1,000 women, Minister Howlett?
Well, he might have nodded off once or twice, I'd say.
Incredible going. He's 79 now, isn't he? But they had a nickname for him, didn't they?
Yes, they used to call him Cockroach. I'd say they didn't call him Cockroach because of his alleged sexual prowess. They called him Cockroach because the scriptwriters couldn't kill him off.
Good old Ken. He's been great down the years, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, Feck, it's the Taoiseach.
Oh.
Do I sound sober?
No.
Quick, hold my drink. I have to answer this. Hello?
Brendan, good man, have you tied up those trade agreements yet?
Yes, Taoiseach, I'm on it right now. Just discussing it with the Irish ambassador.
Very good. Now I want action out there in Singapore. Do you hear me? Action!
Yes, Taoiseach, action. Roger that. I nearly belched during that.
You did grand.
Tell me, Ambassador, do you get Coronation Street out here in the satellite?
I haven't missed it since I won the trip, since I got appointed out here.
Good.
But have another glass of red, Minister Howland.
Why not? We're not paying for it. Might as well enjoy my week off.
The shamrock is greener around Orson O'Cloyne. In Irish, it's shamrogue. Sham as an election debate, and rogue as in rogue tweet.
I'm telling you, this is not a good idea, Mr. Vice President.
It has to be done, and I am the president, Mr. Norris. You lost, remember?
I only lost an election, not my tiny little mind like some people. This will backfire. I'm warning you now.
But we're almost totally ignored by RTE. The Irish Times barely gives us a mention. As for that rag, the Irish Independent, they're more likely to mention some flashy model or a footballer than they are to mention me.
Quite.
Me, the President of Ireland.
All right.
Just join in and help the cause, Mr. Norris.
Okay, I'm doing this under protest.
I'm not overly enthusiastic myself, but needs must. But wait until you see. Seamus Heaney is there. Paul Durkin has joined in. Joseph O'Connor appreciates the spirit of it. Though thankfully he left his sister at home. And Roddy Doyle, everyone who is anyone is there.
All of them in the buff, just like us, for Uachtafornia.
Yes, Uachtafornia will be a massive television hit. Now, let's go in. Hello, Seamus, how are you?
President?
Oh, Mr. President.
Oh, Joseph, you're looking good to see you.
Ew.
Act normally, David. Don't look down.
Wrinkles, wrinkly, dangly bits everywhere. It's hideous, Mr. President. Repulsive. I think
I don't care. You said it yourself in a Shannon. Repulsive but compulsive. We'll be back on page 1 in the morning, Mr. Vice President.
I don't feel well.
So another crazy week on the Septic Isle. A week of apologies. A week when sports giant Nike apologised to Irish people for launching their special black and tan runners. Also apologising this week was RTE sports commentator Desi Cahill for broadcasting a number of dreadful tips for Cheltenham. Desi heard his tips were absolute bankers, forgetting of course what a useless bunch of lying, good-for-nothing, overpaid bankers we have in Ireland. And on the day when monuments across the world are being dyed green in our honour, our own monument Vincent Browne has apologised for refusing to dye his hair green. Vincent says his nice shade of orange is patriotic enough. So there you have it. It seems the only thing that will really cheer us up today is the one thing which truly unites North and South. The one thing which shows how grown up we are and how far we've come. I wonder, can our boys in green stuff the English? Unlikely. Oh well, we can always watch the St. Patrick's Day celebrations in the White House on March 20th. March 20th. March 20th? Ah, I give